Warren, so we still haven't figured out which one came first, the chicken or the egg.
No, we had John de Villiers, and it's a big topic to be discussed. Chicken or egg, it's very, very interesting. But I think it's the chicken. God would have placed the chicken on earth to allow the egg to sit, and then there was a whole process. I mean, who was going to sit on the egg if there was no chicken? That's my question I've got to ask.
There you go. Okay, now you've got it all figured out. Are you fond of chicken?
I love chicken. Love it. And I mean, obviously, as a former sportsman, we've grown up. I mean, you know, with your husband as well. And chicken's formed a basis of my diet. Actually, from before that, I mean, from when I was with staying in home as a youngster with my mother and what she used to cook for us. You know.
Warren, what are some of your favourite ways of cooking chicken at home?
There are probably too many to actually even start. I mean, last night when I got home, my wife had prepared chicken pregos, so just a Portuguese roll, simple Portuguese roll, a little bit of avocado, some lettuce squeezed in between. Away you go. That was a simple meal. So we had that. Night before my little boy was in hospital, we had chicken pizza, we had chicken breast. So it just goes on and on and on. I mean, from chicken a la king to roast chicken. My wife and daughter probably, I think, maybe 2 or 3 of their meals a week are chicken soup. So,
wow.
And then obviously a roast chicken. So it's an integral part, I think, of all South Africans' diet is chicken.
And you mentioned your children. You've got 2 children. Are they also very sporty or into sports?
You know, they like their sport. Our daughter loves to ride her mountain bike and dashes around the estate. And our boy, he loves all his sport, his rugby and running around and being active and fishing and catching fish, not chicken. And so it's important for them, and it forms part of their staple.
Absolutely. And children growing up, how big a part do you think chicken or good nutrition plays in that muscle growth?
Well, it's absolutely crucial. I mean, if we go look, I mean, we've got to get the right nutrients out of what we're eating. We've got to make sure we're not eating super processed food. We're not eating convenience food. And it's important as a parent to set an example for your kids. It's one thing to say something, but you've also got to do it in front of them so they follow the example you lead. So, and chicken brings with it a whole lot of important proteins, vitamins, zincs that are very, very important to the diet of anyone who's looking to develop it. I mean, we just because we're whatever age we are, and I'm not going to mention ages, but we're always looking to develop, and we're wanting to maintain health, we want longevity, and I think it forms part of that with the protein that's provided and the fact that it can be lean as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a healthier option.
Yep.
And we're going into winter now. Are there any specific chicken dishes that come to mind?
You know, roast chicken's not bad. A little roast chicken. Definitely, I mean, that's something I've grown up with as a youngster. My mother, I think it was a Monday, every Monday it was a roast chicken with the veggies, the potatoes. And part of her strategy, because she had growing boys in the household, was to do more than one chicken so that she'd do it and they'd be left over for obviously the next day to take for sandwiches or lunch or whatever you were doing as a youngster.
So would you say that's one of your fondest memories of chicken growing up, roast chicken?
Yeah, roast chicken's the one that obviously that I will remember as a youngster. But we do it often. I mean, a flat tea on the braai, and as I mentioned, the prego, or whatever we're doing at home. It's always involves a piece of chicken.
Lekker! Winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, I know, and you want to make sure you're getting the right chicken. And that's where hen or chickens are so important, because you don't want to have any extra additives that have been put in there. You don't want the chicken breast being injected to make the weight greater, and you want to make sure there's no hormones in that chicken, and that's what hen or chickens really do well with, the way that they look after their chicken. And remember, we say to our children, you are what you eat. Well, if you're a chicken, you are what you eat as well. So you've got to make sure the feed is correct and where that's coming from, and that's one of the guarantees that you get with hen. So for me, from a family point of view, it's very important to make sure that you are getting the right chicken and it's been prepared the right way and it's healthy and nutritious and it's got vitality in it and it's going to promote growth.
All I can say to that is amen.
Hey!
Thanks, Warren.
That's an absolute pleasure.